My name is Cecille DeSimone. I was a caregiver for our only child, Katrina, who was 25 and a half when she was diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer. Katrina already got her bachelor's in biology from Mount Holyoke College. She was getting her second degree when she was diagnosed May 5, 2015, and passed away January 3rd, 2017. She did not have any gastric symptoms. She told me within a week she felt her lower abdomen misshapen. This was flatter, but then this was elliptical on one side. And she noticed, she went to a Gap store and she was a size 8 and she couldn't fit in it. It was a 12 that she had to fit. The first thing they did was a vaginal ultrasound. It showed her right ovary ballooned to 7 inches, filled with what seemed like fluid. When they opened her up, they were very certain it was stage 1A ovarian cancer. And we were hopeful, but then my sister, who was working at Memorial Sloan, did not want to accept that, so we requested her tumor sample to be sent to Memorial Sloan. And her friends there said that, tell them, I do not accept this as a primary ovarian tumor. This looked like GI in origin. So we went to UCLA, we sought other opinions. Even UCLA thought that it was ovarian cancer and they were going to start her on ovarian cancer chemo. The pathology report from Memorial Sloan came back and said that you have to have her get an upper GI and a lower GI test to determine if there was anything in there. And there at the junction of the esophagus and the stomach was a 1 centimeter lesion. I insisted from the UCLA doctor, I said, I have a varying opinion from yours with Memorial Sloan. May I request a PET scan? And that's what we did at UCLA. Because we were, mind you, we were shopping for doctors, right? So by the time we got to City of Hope, it came back with the very bad news of it was stage 4 because it was the same tumor as the ovary in the stomach. She had 21 liver spots. It's all over her peritoneal lymph nodes. It's seated in her rectal muscles, so it's everywhere, and that she just dropped down on the floor, and it was a blood-curdling scream when Katrina said, I've only been so good to everyone, why me? It was heartbreaking. You know, before her diagnosis, she was not in any pain. After surgery, she started having pain not on the surgical site, but in her buttocks. And that's when we found out that the cancer cells were seeding into her muscles. The plan was to put her on FOLFOX, which is the first line of treatment then. She responded right away with the first set. When they did a PET scan, the 21 liver spots were down to 3. The second set of FOLFOX, the 3 liver spots were still there, but it didn't disappear, but yet there were more aggressive tumors in her peritoneum. It was on that unfateful day, on Thanksgiving 2016, at 7 o'clock in the morning, she was screaming in pain. And when she was doubled over holding her stomach, as an ICU nurse, I know the sign, her stomach had ruptured. And the thought was, they don't know whether the tumor was growing thinned the lining of her stomach, or maybe the radiation thinned the lining and caused it to burst. And I have like a little funny anecdote about this, because Din Tai Fung just opened here at Del Amo, and Katrina wanted it so badly, so I got her a takeout. And when the doctor confirmed that she had a ruptured stomach, all I can see was those noodles floating in her peritoneum. The surgeon was very honest with us. He said, Katrina will survive my surgery, but I don't know if she will get out of the hospital. And he was right. We were in the ICU for 5 weeks. I never came home. We were given a beautiful room and there was a shower, and I was just getting clothes for the day, and that's why, you know, I'm so grateful that it didn't happen during pandemic, because I wouldn't know what to do if I couldn't be with her. She was on clinical trial after another, one after another, after the second Folfox didn't work. She did not mind to be a test subject. She said, I was in biology research. I know what it is to have a placebo versus the real drug. But we were told by the clinical trials that she was in, she was very fortunate to get the real drug and not just placebo. I would like to think that she really has helped people in her small way.